mixed match day today against Huddersfield Dragons. We started off with a Viking berry on an empty stomach, and I got to say, it went down really well. Here we arrived at Huddersfield, a very strange place. It was just in the middle of nowhere in a forest. They even had a haunted house to accompany the place. And as I was walking down car park, I was not expecting to find a hockey pitch. I even ran to Ernest, the local Sasquatch, just roaming the forest. And then here it is, here's the pitch. Very nice scenery. I think it's one of the nicest pitches I've seen, especially in the location and what was surrounding it. We even had some porta potties, and I had a real great time in there. I even forgot to take my label off for my new shirt, and I was very tempted to keep it on just for good luck. So here's Ernest doing some little skills, probably the only time he's going to touch the ball in the entire game. And so we got ready, went over our positions, and I'm taking a good look at Huddersfield over there, still taken aback by the beautiful scenery surrounding this pitch. And I got to say, still one of the nicest pitches I've ever played on. There's Huddersfield over there. The men's ones and ladies ones are playing, I'm assuming, and well, they were pretty good, and they're quite a few leagues above us. And anyway, we started playing. It was a really good game. Umpiring was a bit strange, and we were first half, I believe it was 1-1. I don't entirely remember, because it was a really heated battle, and it was just a lot going on all the time that even I just forgot the score. I came up a few times. I was very thankful I got a rest, but as the game progressed, we scored a few, they scored a few, and the very last play of the game, Huddersfield were able to draw. Then we had to go to shuffles, and here we are. Brian's doing very well. Except this one here, don't worry. This is really tight. First time I've actually ever had to play shuffles, and since this is a cup match, it has to be a winner and a loser. But Brian is the real MVP here. Check this one out. Here he is, blocking, catches with his hand and kicks it out, makes the guy look like an absolute fool. But, however, sadly, it was not meant to be our day. We had to redo the shuffles at 5 after 5, and Huddersfield barely got out on us, which is a real shame. But we had a real fun time. I really enjoyed the mixed saga so far, and it's a shame it's ended quite prematurely. I genuinely believe we were going to go all the way to Lee Valley. So we went to go tease down another dirt path in the middle of the forest, and I found an armchair, and I made real good use of it. I was really knackered. I hadn't eaten anything, and I was just burned loads of calories. Once again, I'm being a social outcast and not sitting with anyone. So let's take a look at the teas. We got some bread rolls. I wasn't allowed to eat this on a stew because I didn't know what meat it was, and just to be safe, I didn't eat it. And then, well, I gotta say, it was really foggy, and driving back home was really nice and scenic. It really made the Yorkshire countryside really beautiful. And as I was hungry, I had to do it to them. I had to get myself a Domino's. This went down really well. I only ate not all of it. I had some dip as well. That was really good. And well, despite the loss, I was still very happy with how we played. I'm really enjoyed playing mixed, and I hope we can do it again sometime soon.